Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Damionblackgear, back for round 3. Yes, we're gonna play first, and God, what is up with the? Maybe I should be adding another Bayou. Jeez. I think we have to mulligan this. We don't really have anything outside of a Thoughtseize. Balls, I got good feelings. Oh, let's find out what feelings I'm having. I got a feeling. There's almost the urge to just play this and pass a turn. Next turn, Thoughtseize and Bog. No. There's too many decks that would just, like, do weird things for. If my opponent looks at me and sees my hand, they're just going to think to themselves, this guy's an idiot. He kept this hand. And I'm okay with that. I know most of you are probably thinking that too. Like, there's no way you should keep this hand. And honestly, again, there is no way I should keep this hand, but something inside of me just says do it. And no, there's no Nike inside of me, so get over it. We are waiting for my opponent to come back. It took me about 34 seconds to make this decision, and that includes the time that it took for the recording to start and all the time I missed. But yeah, luckily I see flashing lights. I'm going to go ahead and pause it though while my opponent comes back, and we'll see you all soon. Alright, my opponent has returned, and let's go ahead and take a look. Let's see if my feeling of holding this was better. Should really just always trust my feelings. Come on. Oh, to be discovered. Well, all of the fun. This hand looks miserable. Like, no fun miserable. But from what I can see, this is most likely a show and tell deck. I mean, other options are included. You could easily say Canadian Thresh. I'm going to take a Brainstorm, though. The reason I'm taking a Brainstorm over a Force of Will is a Force of Will is a hymn to Turok against him. So this is one hymn, this is two hymns. Hopefully this will be a hymn. You know, too many hymns in the kitchen. But my opponent has lots of options and can do lots of different things without me doing a thing to them. And I at least know I have time, so next turn I can Bog because this is going to be almost entirely useless. If my opponent goes Fetch, Brainstorm next turn into Show and Tell, we're dropping the Knight, hoping that he drops Emrakul. My opponent dropping Omniscience would be an issue, and with there being no Pride Mage in the main deck, this becomes a problem. Well, we may have to reevaluate that. Some of the changes were made kind of hastily. I had actually done the intro once, and then decided that I was going to change the deck a little bit more and redid the intro. So, green mana, green mana. Yeah. First Force of Will, go. First Force of Will, go. Good feelings, by the way. Good feelings. You're all just looking like you fucking lucksack. Alright, we got them both. Wow. So he wanted that Brainstorm really, really badly. Next question. Huh. There's a Swords to Plowshares. I think this is a situation where I go for Goyf. Brainstorm? I guess I should have gone for Shaman. But the way I'm looking at it is we have Sorcery, Enchantment, Instant, Land. That's a 4/5. It's bigger than the Knight is. If we go Show and Tell, we can go get the Caracas. Or we can drop the Knight and then go get the Caracas. We only have one out to a main deck show and tell at this point. Yeah. Show and tell variant. This just kind of is clocking. That's all. Next turn we can go ahead and get the other thing. But yeah, if he goes show and tell, we're dropping Knight. Knight will be a 2/2 as long as he doesn't have Elish Norn. We're good. No, we'd be good either way. But yeah, not exactly the way we wanted things to turn out. But like I said, I had a good feeling. We won the last time. I had a good feeling. It wasn't the prettiest, but it happened. SCG coverage over on the side. Pre-combat main phase. Okay. Alright. So there's the Goyf. 3/4 Goyf. Harder to get rid of. The sad thing is that I don't want to bog him or myself at this point, so I may hold on to this bog. 4/5. Get another blue source. A white source. Alright, so he's 3-color. Good to know. There's a volcanic island. That's a piece of work, but we're out of it. We are 100% free and clear unless you have a force of will, my friend. Get the green and bang. That is the best draw and the best reason ever. Ever. But this is just a 2/2. I think I'll turn this into a forest. Or, I'm sorry, it's a 3/3. I'm not an idiot. I am, but I'm not. But he could easily still just be a show and tell variant. Main deck Blood Moons, you ballsy fuck. Yeah. How you like them apples? You don't see this very often. There are very few decks that run Blood Moon main. Oh, I really wish that I was running that Armageddon. Just like, getcha. Enjoy your Blood Moon. Yeah. Makes me really happy that I had this. Makes me really happy that I drew that. That's pretty good as well. This is going to get Batterskull. No need to get Jit. So we'll just 3 him. I wonder what his other cards in hand are. Jace? Helm. Ah. Helm does have a tap ability, so... Huh. Into the Helm combo. Well, he needs white for Rip. To my knowledge, he does not have one, but that doesn't mean that he can't get one quickly. I think I'm actually just going to play this here. And we'll get him for 4. And then let's see, if I hook up here, that's 8, 9. That's not enough damage. Just keep going. Alright, so he's got this turn. White source or bust? Alright, bust. So that was interesting. So we have a Rest in Peace combo deck. This will help grind him out. This will be very good. This should be decent. These should be awesome. This and this. I almost still want that, but not really. Of these things, you know, I actually thought I had a third one in here. A lot of this, you know what? Put this back up here. I'm being an idiot. I want the Liliana. I don't want the Stoneforge plan. He's got Blood Moons mained. Until I see otherwise, I don't want to have to deal with that. The swords can come out. I'm going to want more ways to get rid of that thing, or those things. Also, this will be pretty good. And I'm on the draw. The problem with this is that if I blow up his thing, it'll still get exiled by itself, his rest in peace. Which is something I don't want to have happen. I just want to get them over and gone with. But at the same time, you know what? Let's change this plan a little bit. We will do this. I'm going to go to try and deal with it pre. And we'll worry about a post later. You're actually going to be pretty bad here. The rest of this, I guess I could pull these, but then how do I win? How many creatures does that leave me with? That leaves me with 13 creatures, 2 green sun zeniths. I think I cut a zenith and keep the lingering souls for right now. We'll keep one of... oh no. We can do that, or... and then we keep the green sun zenith? Yeah, that'll work. Submit. So we keep our outs to the Blood Moon. We know to fetch basics now. Although he'll probably be doing the same thing. You ballsy fuck. Your Blood Moon. We already submitted. Let's just make sure. Yep, submitted a deck. Okay. So what do we got here? We got Thoughtseize, Teague. Would I like to mulligan to that many cards? No. I told you I had a good feeling about that one. If I could just always feel my feelings. That's right. I said it. Always feel your feelings. We're not actually going to care about that yet. He can do whatever he wants. Looks like we're getting non-basics though, which not exactly my happiest moment. We're going to take this counterbalance because I don't want to have to fight against that. He's looking. If he's looking for a brainstorm, that could be a thing. I think for this turn we just cut a land out from under him. And we can Thoughtseize him again. And this time I'm going to take the Force of Will. Next turn I'll go to play Gaddock Teague. We're going to hope to draw a black source in 2 turns here. Honestly, I should have taken the other one. The reason I should have taken the other one is because by playing Teague, we give the option to cut off, or we give the cutoff for Helm of Obedience. So that creates a problem unto itself. And Abrupt Decay. Well, I'm actually getting ready to do this instead. Hopefully this creates a situation where he can't kill it right now. God, that would be awesome. Shuffle away your top. I'd like to next turn be able to keep this up. Okay. So no answer there. Or did he find one? Nope. So that's kind of hard not to play. We're going to bog him And I'm actually going to send in. And then I'm not expecting a click or anything like that. I really should be playing around that Blood Moon. I know you've got that one card in hand. He's looking for an answer to Bob. So next turn we get to drop Liliana and start going to town on the hand, which is what we want. He can't play Jace next turn and protect it, protect it, protect it, protect it. He can ruin my mana base, and then he'll be on a 4-turn clock. Alright, so we got the Liliana up. We're getting cards. We have a basic. We have one basic so far, which that will be a basic forest. Alright. So, black, black, random. Spell Pierce, okay. Still no one of the cards in your hand. You can't cast it, so it's going back. That's what that means. Armageddon. See, the 16th card right now is an Armageddon. Okay, so he's shuffling it away. He's got to find an answer for this. Slagstorm would be very or yeah, not Slagstorm. Firespout would be very annoying. But if he's running Firespout, I'd suspect that he's got green as well, just to be able to hit like Lingering Souls tokens, which makes it doesn't seem like it would be too much of a big deal to put in one Trop and one Volcanic and go from there. Basic Plains. So he's not finding what he's looking for, which is most likely a Swords to Plowshares. The reason this turns into a basic forest, by the way, is because I can produce creatures from basic forest. I can get another Teague. I have 2 Green Sun Zenith. I think I took a green. No, I put it back. I put it back. I knew there was a reason why I had Green Sun Zenith. They can turn into the other thing. Still looking. He's not seeing what he wants, and he didn't find a shuffle effect. Swords on Bob. That's different. Counterbalance. Okay. Counterbalance I can deal with. If he thinks Counterbalance isn't out, that's fine. Let's go ahead and get the Forest. And we know there's a 1 on top, so let's go ahead and do this. We have green, black. Misdirection. No! We can drop this one. And I'm going to cycle this card. So he's got a couple more turns. And he's still got to find an answer for that. Jace won't work. He has to have a Swords. Or a Pyroclasm. That'd be very annoying. Alright. So, bang. There's a Lingering Souls. I'm going to drop the other Liliana because I can still get value out of it. And I'm only going to go for 2 tokens. We're just going to attack him. Discards Jace the Mind Sculptor. Okay. We'll get the attack in there. Full value. I don't mind you doing that. Let's see, what would cause a serious issue for us at this point? Not too much. Now we can sit back behind our... What's that? Detention sphere. Well, that'll eat the tokens. Nope, that's going for Teague. Okay. Let's both discard. The good thing is that I can actually attack him still. Like, in a way that's problematic. All fetch lands are currently off. I've got two different kinds of creatures. And he's only got 3 mana. Possibly a 4th, which could equal a Wrath of God. Not a Wrath of God. A Ponder. Pyroclasm. Yeah. Okay. We took that one. Red, white, or blue, white, splash red miracles for Blood Moons in the main. Kind of a shock. I thought it was a show and tell deck. We were going to planes, and we were going to be drawn dead for a while. Yeah. 3-0 so far. We'll see how round 4 goes, and then I'll be off to work, and we'll see how things turn out.